This is America, the land of the pickup truck. You wouldn't be surprised to know that the biggest selling vehicle in the States is a pickup, the ubiquitous Ford F-Series. So if they can do so well in North America, why can they only manage to appeal to a few builders and landscape gardeners in Europe? Andy Harrison was determined to work out why cultures so close in many ways could be worlds apart when it comes to buying pickup trucks.
Europeans don't like pickups because of the weather. The fact that it's pretty miserable and rainy, and I think also Europe being a smaller, slightly more cramped and close-knit culture and society generally, as opposed to America being quite large and vast. Security issues are quite important to consider when you're designing a pickup for Europe.
So Andy was keen to overcome this drawback and design a concept pickup for our European tastes.
I started designing a pickup for Europe by researching into American pickup trucks, and I used that as an influence when designing the one for Europe. I looked at how large America was and how the weather systems and the culture and people, how they generally, there's a major cult and trend for buying American pickup trucks and modifying them, and it's almost a hobby. So it's in a way quite domesticated as well, rather than in Europe, all pickups generally are quite commercial.
The first thing Andy designed in was a motorised rear bed cover to help security and to protect from the European elements.
The rear bed is removable. There are plastic panels on top that can be stowed in the sides, and the rear screens and top glass slides away and folds into the rear parcel shelf, and the whole thing is collapsible, leaving you a straight-through bed, which is exactly the same as you'd have on a commercial pickup truck.
If you've been to the States, you'll know another reason why the big, beefy pickup is a mainstay of American automotive life. There's so much space. So how could an average pumped-up pickup cope with narrow lanes and tiny European car park spaces?
So in order to combat that one, I've pushed all of the occupants inside the vehicle a lot further forward, which has reduced the bonnet length but maintained the actual overall load space at the back.
There are, of course, some pickups on sale in Europe from manufacturers including Mitsubishi and Ford, whose Ranger is a scaled-down F-Series. But you know, maybe Andy Harrison's well-thought-through tweaks could spread pickup fever across Europe just as it has in the States.